Hello and welcome to another video where today we're going on a sketch with another commission basically. I got a little commission and I'm doing the sketch for it, and yeah, it's a cute little purple wolf boy with a small little booper, small snout. And that's what I basically tried to capture. I did like one sketch at the beginning, as you can see, but I actually like trashed this one because I don't know, I wasn't quite happy with this one. It didn't have the vibe I was going for. It like somewhat had a style that I didn't enjoy, and like I don't know, tried to fix it for a little while, but then was like, nah, that's not over. And that usually is like a good decision. Whenever I draw something, whenever I'm like, okay, let's redo this, usually a good decision, because then I know what my mistake was, or like what I could do better from last time. And then usually it turns out better, so that's always good. So never be like hesitant to like redo something. It usually is like can be a good decision. Because yeah, you just learned something. It wasn't for nothing that what you just did, and you can like still make it a lot better. With the second sketch, I somewhat like stayed with the same perspective. Like I did, however, have like whatever's in the front a little bit lower than what's in the back, so like the cam comes a little bit like turned from above in a way. Like I don't know, it's a bit more leaned like towards down, like the face a little bit down towards the cam, if that makes sense. So that's a little bit different from the first sketch, I think. And yeah, on that I added a bunch of floof, made the shoulders a little bit, like at the beginning they were a little bit broad, I guess. The muzzle was a little bit big, and I fixed that over time. Like generally I first wanted to like have something like good looking, like get the pose down, and then I adapted it a bit more to what the Sona is, like shrinking the muzzle a little bit and fixing the hair and like repositioning ears. Whatever you do, usually it's like all the stuff I usually go on about. Like first like the basics, sketch them there, and then you start fixing things. It's like a lot of sketching is like keep fixing things until you're happy about it, I suppose. And so that's just the usual, the regular, the usual cup of tea. And that's what I did here. I did like add a little bit of a shading beneath the muzzle. Like hard shadows I like to often even put in the sketch. I don't know, it's fun. Even though it's like not translating into the next steps when I do line art, I wouldn't like copy that over. I usually still like doing parts where there's like a hard shadow. Even though it's like, it doesn't add, like, it's only for the sketch basically. Nobody usually see that. Now that I'm doing the videos, like people do see that. In this case, for example. But yeah, usually people don't really see that. Though in this case, the person actually wanted like a colored sketch as well. So I'm also adding the colors in this case, which I usually don't do. So that's something. So I guess in this case it was actually good that I did that, because the sketch was actually one of the finished versions-ish, I guess, if that makes sense. So yeah, I made the shadow there a bit darker, basically filling out the area with darker color, and then added all the other colors in. And I added first a black outline, but then I was like, no, actually a white one for the sketch fits better. I'm probably adding like a black outline like I always do on like the very finished rendered one, but in this case it felt more appropriate adding like a white one. And yeah, overall, it's a cute little boyo. I really like this one. Actually, didn't really take that long to make this one. So overall, it was just a fun piece, and I'm glad I made it. Hey, since you made it till the end of the video, I would assume that you liked the video. If that's the case, bap that like and subscribe button, and see you in the next one.